thing with the economy, feeling a little maybe shaky in some market. Real estate prices are pretty high. I think a lot of feel financing is so key and critical, or how to structure, how to find the money. I guess let's start. I know Sam, we were talking on the phone that you're talking about the money coming over and how to find it, where to get it. You want to start talking about, from your perspective, what you're seeing?
Well, what I see right now in making offers on deals, that sellers now want hard money. When I mean hard money is that you put that money up, you're going to lose it, absolutely lose it. That wasn't the way it was a couple of years ago. We could put soft money, do our due diligence, and if we didn't like it, we could back out of the deal. Not anymore. Right now, because of financing and sellers are getting scared that you can't get financing, they want to see how much commitment you have to the deal. So they are now requiring hard money, which it can be crazy numbers. It can be 5% of the purchase price. I mean, you can, on a $200 million deal, we have to put up $5 million, and we just could not do that because it's crazy to not be able to get the financing and all of a sudden you can't pull out and you just lose that $5 million just like that. And you're seeing that a lot of the buyers like us are pushing back because we're not able to find what we call LP money, limited partner money. And that market is starting to dry up. It used to be we could get that money very quickly. That's not the case right now. That money has dried up where it used to be 100 people we can go to. Right now we can only go to about 10 people. So that's kind of restricting us from buying properties. And we see also that lenders are staying away from certain types of property. Example, Houston. It's very hard to borrow money in Houston. It's also very hard to borrow money in construction in New York City. Also, it's very hard to borrow money. We're developers in hotels. Dakota's very hard. We're gonna have to put out the hat and go ask mom and dad for money. But what we are seeing is that we're seeing a recession happening. We think a recession is going to happen. That's because the bankers are pulling back. And they're also pulling back on how much money they're going to lend us. It used to be at 75% loan to cost. They're coming down to 65%, 60%. What that tells us is we're going into a recession. The bankers are scared. They're scared of what's going on with the economy. When that happens, that's when we're salivating as developers. We are sharks. We're supposed to be the smartest guys. And I'm not saying I'm one of them. But when we see everyone pulling out, that's when we come in, and that's where we make the most money.
Thank you, Sammy. I would like to, John, because I know he's good with debt, the debt part of the equity piece. So go ahead, John.
Absolutely. I would echo that. For most of the last 4 or 5 years, we've been telling everybody that debt is overwhelmingly abundant. And just over the early January, February, we started seeing slowdown, and now we can really say debt and equity is really moderate. There's still